We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Express and the Elite. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
At the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll get it started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Acuna's there for it. 1 out.
Batting second.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Cesar Hernandez stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone. Hernandez playing here in his age 29 season. He was an 8th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
3-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. In previous duels with DeGrom, comes in with 6 hits in 30 at-bats. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Torres, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning. Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Digging in, Pete Alonso. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
To 2-2 now.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
High in the air into shallow left center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
That is it. The left fielder, Mike Hoffman.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Soto will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer. But this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
In now, Maikel Franco. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 44.
Stepping up now, Rowdy Tellez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses 1-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. Tauchman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting seventh.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth, not shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ball one. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
3-0 to him now. And now pitch on the way.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So up steps Joey Bart now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 home. Taken. Strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
So now to the plate, Torres, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's set. The 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Acuna digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to left. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scores.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. 1-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So here's Pete Alonso, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana.
To the plate now, Lorenzo Quintana. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Popped him up. Bart is there. 1 away.
Now batter, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
So digging in now, Kevin Newman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, and there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. So here's Cody Bellinger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Ready now, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Popped up. Tellez in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackman. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now batting, number 22.
Striding in, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Tauchman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Joey Bart. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bart, a native of Georgia. He was an 8th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate, Torres. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Tellez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 out, nobody on. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And that misses 2-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
A base hit in his first trip. Again, another foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, the catcher, Lorenzo Quintana.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Quintana 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Juan Soto. Couple of walks for him thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Count now a ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Has a look, now the pitch.
0-1.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Quintana shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In the air out to left. Tauchman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in, Kevin Newman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The second baseman, Kevin Newman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And Bichette settles under it. There's 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped up. Alonso is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Xiao Chang enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Xiao Chang.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This pitch is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey Bart.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Joey Bart. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll. Striding into the box, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Well hit to right. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike Talk.
Stepping in, Mike Tauchman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Set to deal on 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So we go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Las Vegas leads it 2-0. Into the box, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Labor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Junior.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit back toward the mound. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he lays off there 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Catcher. Lorenzo Quintana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Quintana. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Alvarez.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now. The pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop. Bo Bichette.
Settling in now, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Cameron Maben will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ramon Laureano. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Acuna is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding in, Mike Tauchman. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Elite have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Elite took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jesus Luzardo earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First.